Ho, ho, ho! How's everybody doing out there? Great. Welcome to another full fun episode of Beach Cat Cinema Corner. Christmas edition. Thanks for joining in. All right, guys. I hope everybody's going to have the merriest of Christmas. I don't know if that makes sense. But what I am actually going to do is to name off some of the top 5 of my favorite Christmas movies. I know everybody's probably have their very own, but here is some on my list that, and I'm gonna tell you, it was a tough one to try to figure this one out myself, and it really, because there's so many of them. But I really decided to come down to these top 5 lists, and here they are. So, number 1, Christmas Story. Now, we all know that, yeah, they play that every Christmas Eve, and they play for 24 hours, right? So, those who haven't seen it yet, hopefully, this is about this kid named Ralphie, that all he wanted for Christmas is a Red Ryder BB gun. And needless to say, he got dissed by his mom and by the man himself, Santa. The reason why is that because they keep saying, "Well, you're gonna shoot your eye out." and I mean, what a discouragement of this kid. You know, just seeing this is like, of hearing this, that it's just like, wow, I can't believe that, you know, the man himself is telling me that I can't have a Red Ryder BB gun. But let me just say that it is far gone one of another great Christmas movies to watch that holds near and dear to my heart. And now, number 2 is The Christmas Story. Christmas Story starring Chevy Chase, Beverly Angelo, and that's just the name of the couple. And I really love this movie. Not only is this undoubtedly hilarious, I mean, it's just based on this. I mean, this guy tries so hard to make his family happy by, like, you know, he always has felt this Christmas cheer. But I think it was something that he grew up enjoying when he was little, and he wanted to share that with the rest of his family. And I think that was very sweet of him. I mean, he really goes all out, from getting a Christmas tree out in the woods to really having a challenge, putting all his Christmas trees lights up on his house. And we all know this, and those who have seen it saw the calamity that happened there. And then having family coming over from unexpected, well, not his in-laws, but they knew the in-laws were coming. But it was the unexpected family, which was his cousin Eddie. Many of you have ever seen the first Vacation movie. That was Randy Quaid's character playing his cousin Eddie. Oh man, he steals the show. He really does when he comes in. Oh my gosh, so funny, so funny. But yeah, I mean, that is by and large another one of my favorite Christmas movies. And coming to number 3 is Home Alone. Oh yeah, definitely. This is like every kid's probably, I don't know, dream, or yet alone very much their hero, that Kevin, when he was stranded, all by himself in the house, while the rest of his family flew out to Paris, and he was left all alone in that house. But I'm gonna tell you, he was crafty, man, because I mean, to fend off those burglars, man. I mean, he was really smart. And that, boy, I remember seeing it in the theaters, and it really enjoyed just watching, and hear all the audience just laughing. I mean, which was, and the kids, of course, too, especially. But but I didn't, of course, there's Home Alone 2, but which was just as good. I think I like it just as much as I like the first one. But I mean, we're on the top 5, so I got to go with the first one before I go with the second one on Home Alone. All right. Next that we have, number 4, is How the Grinch Stole Christmas. The Jim Carrey version, of course, that came out back in 2000. I tell you, wow, that was good. I think they really did a great job casting Jim Carrey, because he's really makes that Grinch look. I mean, you can't stop not liking the Grinch, because it just makes him a little goofy in Jim's way, of course, right? And so on and so forth. I mean, it is just I mean, if how many of us has Chris read the book and actually watched the cartoon version of it, and we all know that how the Grinch was with Whoville. But I like how they did the story with that was more the backstory of the Grinch, how he really loved Christmas before, and then but he got ridiculed and laughed at of other kids in school, and because of the way how he looked and whatnot, and so then now all of a sudden he's totally completely just out of he can't stand Christmas anymore. But yeah, what an adventure movie! What a great solid cast they had on that movie for it as well. But now, number 5, and this was a tough one because, like I said, there's a lot of the other movies that unfortunately I didn't get a chance to mention. But this one was another really good one that I like myself, and that's The Polar Express. Man, I tell you, it's this movie. Just watching it, and of course, it's animated, but it's just the music, the way it just puts you into this Christmassy like mood, and it was based on this kid that he didn't really believe in Santa Claus. He thought that Santa Claus was a whole bunch of hooey, it's just is nonsense. It's like there's no way that this man can fly all over from one house to house to house, all in one night, right? Until that day, or that night, that Christmas Eve, when he heard a noise coming out from outside, and lo and behold, there's a train. Now, granted, there's no train tracks around his house, but there happen to be this one certain train, and that certain train is the Polar Express. And the adventure goes on from there. He goes in, and he sees all kinds of other kids there, and talks to them, and then a whole bunch of festivities, especially the hot chocolate, which the conductor, which was played by no other than Tom Hanks. And I tell you, that was another good call. I mean, he was a phenomenal actor. I really love Tom Hanks stuff. So so they go up to the North Pole. He finally gets to meet the man himself. Now he believes. I know it's really tough, especially for like seeing is believing, and really it's the magic of Santa that just, I mean, for most of us that's in there, like really in our hearts, that we give without anything receiving back, and that's usually what it's all about, and I think that again, that movie really was another one they hold near and dear to my heart. So there you have it, guys. There's my top 5. Guys, I would like to hear from you. What is your favorites kind of Christmas movie, holiday movies, if you want? And just hit the comment below, and then I would love to read what you guys have to say. I mean, I know there's like I said, there's tons and tons and tons of movies, the Christmas movies out there that was just okay. Well, guys, without further ado, that's all I have to say. And I really, really want to wish you all the happiest of holidays, the merriest Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever everybody celebrates. I hope you have a good time and share it with your near and dear ones. And we will see you on the next go around. Take care.